Hey everybody, my name is Dr. Stephen Todd and I'm your professor for the upcoming Preaching That Connects seminary class. Okay, here's the bottom line. When you're actually teaching a graduate course on preaching, there's a little bit of tension because I'm a pretty good preacher and I've preached for 35 years, almost 40 years of my life, but I'm not the best preacher you've ever heard by any means. So, how do I tell you folks how you can preach better when some of you probably are even better preachers than me? Well, you know how that goes. I'm the guy with the alphabet soup after my name, and therefore I'm the one who's the professor and you're the student. But I really do believe that in this community we're going to develop through this online class, maybe we can all learn some things. So just a couple quick things. First of all, the syllabus, while basically correct, is a little bit rigid. And so I'm going to be sending out an email that's going to adjust and alter just a little bit some of the expectations and the assignments. Frankly, they'll be a little easier than what the syllabus says. So don't worry about it per se. And the second thing is that one of the ways I try to turn an online class into an actual community is by using not just the discussion threads, but even some short little videos. I'm going to do a couple of things. First, every Monday morning, I'm going to put out a short, maybe 2, 3, 4 minute video that I call Weekly Expectations. This just gives you a quick overview of what the actual expectations are for that week, the assignments that are due, if any, and the readings and so forth and so on. And it's just a way so that you can understand and know what the actual expectations are so you don't have to worry about those kind of things. But the other thing that I'm going to do a bit is some short little video interviews and video interaction. I was able to do 3 short video interviews with 2 great pastors who are also great preachers. And we're going to interact with those a little bit, and then that will be the subject to some of our weekly discussion threads. So I am so excited to have you all in the class. Okay, for the sake of just being completely honest and straightforward, a disclaimer, if you will. Last semester, fall 2017, was my first ever online course that I taught. Now, I've taught scores and scores of courses for TKU and other institutions over the decades. But it was my first foray into the whole digital world. And we had a great time. We really did. So there might be a few blips here and there. I apologize in advance for those. Don't worry. We'll get over any of those obstacles. If something you can't download or we have a problem with any of that, don't even worry about it. It'll always be something we can fix. Anyways, I'm looking forward to meeting all of you. In the email that I'm sending out, I think I'm going to be giving you some introductory material to myself, my blog, some other things. I don't know about you, but when I was in seminary, I kind of wanted to know a little bit about the guy who was actually going to be grading me. So hopefully you'll be able to read that and see some of the things I've written and get to know me just a little bit. And I want you to know that my heart is just to see God's work in your life so that you can become more effective communicators of God's good news to a hurting world. So I look forward to meeting all of you and getting to know you, even though it's digitally, and welcome to the class.